Do we regret buying this house?
Was this our biggest mistake?
Are you selling the house?
Do you want kids?
It's a very exciting thought. When are you getting a dog?
Is the wedding still on?
What happened to the whiskey business?
Would Amy ever sell feet pics? In this video, we'll be answering all of the burning questions you've been asking us on YouTube and Instagram about the house and life in general.
We've also got a very exciting challenge to share with you later in the video, and we want you to get involved with it.
We're back, kind of. We're kind of both coming off the back of an illness. You know when you're ill and then you think, oh, I feel much better, and you do something and then you're shattered? So the plan with this Q&A was to do a Q&A where we do other stuff around the house, but we were like, we literally have not got the energy. So we did have a small trip to A&E. We were on the way to the dump to do a skip run.
Yeah.
And Amy had a bit of a meltdown in the car. Equivalent to this, actually.
It was exactly like that. Craig sent me that video and I was on the floor. I tried to pop my ears, you know when you go on an airplane and then you pop them out because of the pressure, and then the world just started spinning and I was like, oh my goodness me.
He's like white and I'm like, what is going on?
It was very scary. So Craig ChatGPT'd it and he was like,
hospital now.
It needs urgent medical attention.
brain surgery.
Doctor was like, looked in her ear and said, might be an infection, get home. But anyway, enough about that. Should we answer some of these questions then, babes?
Okay then.
All right, first question is, how do you feel about being each other's emergency contact?
God.
Not sure if it will be the right thing.
That explains it all, really, doesn't it?
You probably wouldn't call me though, would you?
I don't think I've ever put you down, actually, as an emergency contact.
Fair.
Probably be sleeping.
Are you selling the house? And do you regret buying the house? Why don't you knock it down and start again?
The answer is we want to restore the cottage because it's a proper Scottish cottage and we want to keep that because it's beautiful. We're not going to knock it down, and no, we don't regret buying it. There was an option to knock it down and start again, but you're not preserving any of the history then, and it's just a bit boring just putting like a little flat pack house up. It's literally a slice of heaven here. The views, the forest, the tranquility, and there's cows in the distance mooing, you can hear the birds chirping everywhere.
It's incredible, and we're more than ready to start a bit of grafting, the build of the house. We can't actually wait.
This is the first stretch that we've had for the entire year where we're at the house for like 2 months straight. So we've got a lot of grafting to do. We were hoping to start it earlier, but we've been wiped out for like a week and a half. But it's coming.
Have you finally found a contractor?
We found an architect who... This is our conversations for the last week.
All right, what's the timeline? What's happening, Craig? Tell
all right.
us.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we've said this, but if you don't know...
All right, attitude.
We've got a new architect who's redesigning the drawings just to make them like timber frame and to Scottish building standards.
Shout out to our main man, Kelvin.
They'll be coming soon once we've got them. We've got a contractor who says he can do what we want for the budget we've got. But we're going to send around a few others anyway, just to be sure. And then the only question is, when can they start?
Everyone knows we want to start this side of Christmas, and they haven't said, oh, we can't do that. So we spend all year doing other stuff, and then we come back to the house build at winter. I've already said it. You don't have to say it in the comments. I've already said it. I'll beat you to it.
You can't wait for this next question.
Let me ask it.
No, I'll ask it.
No, I'll ask it. Are we going to get a dog?
Look how cute you look today, babes.
To answer the question, Craig.
Next question. I'm joking.
I've been really seriously trying to talk Craig into getting a dog.
The thing is, you don't have to talk me into getting a dog.
You're the only one standing between me and 2 dogs.
I love dogs so much. I've always had dogs growing up.
Tell them what we were doing last night.
And I think we're ready.
Go and tell them.
We're looking at flights to go at the end of the year, start of next year, to go to Morocco, see who we bond with, and bring 2 little fellas back, or females.
It's on camera, you said it now.
The only problem is, if we get dogs, I am getting no attention for the rest of my life.
I'll do my best. I actually can't wait. But I think the best way of us doing it is to go back to Morocco Animal Aid, to their shelter, volunteer for a week, as Craig said, and just see who comes to us. I think that would be such a lovely way of doing it.
It's just a cinema screen! It's just a cinema screen!
Get down! Get we've never prioritised getting a dog, you know, and it's like, oh, well, we fly here, we fly there, we travel too much. We're at the stage now where it's like, we will prioritise the dog over all of that.
But yeah, exciting times, man. I've always wanted to have my own dog, and
So the answer's yes,
the
then.
answer's yes.
Are you going to do new merch anytime soon?
Yes, we are. We had some issues with our supplier last year where every time we went to do a drop, we had all of the stuff delivered. It was all ready to go on the website, and then they last minute were like, oh, we've just sold out of everything. And it happened twice, which was really frustrating.
Yeah.
So this time we're going to make sure it's all ready to go when it needs to go.
Yeah.
We've got new designs coming in the next couple of weeks, which
Yeah.
are very exciting. So yeah, there will be a winter drop coming soon. So as soon as it's ready, we'll let you know.
Also, the designs aren't final just yet, so if you've got anything you'd like to see on the merch, any kind of design ideas or anything you want us to bring back that was kind of like limited edition or old school stuff, just let us know. If you could delete one of my habits from existence, what would it be?
I think I might have said this on a previous Q&A, but one of Amy's bad habits is she coughs like an old man. Amy opens drawers and doesn't close them. I find it so mind-boggling. It makes me laugh, but I delete that because I just forever closing drawers after you.
I'll allow it.
Okay, go on. Nothing. Brilliant. Moving on.
Oh, I've got two, just off the top of the
Okay,
dome.
I'll think
you
of
know?
another one then.
So, if we're doing something on a laptop together, and I'm the main guy who's doing it, I can just feel him wanting to take it off me to do it quicker, and then I feel the pressure then, and then I spell things wrong, and then he's like, "Oh, just give it here," and I'm like, "Oh, for God's sake!" But like, yeah, there's a
So
pressure.
slow.
I'm not even that slow.
I think I'm just really efficient, and I hate it when people aren't. so-
Efficient, impatient. Two very, very different words.
I'll be more patient if you can close some drawers. That'd be lovely.
That's a done deal.
Would Amy ever sell feet pics? Her feet are amazing. I'll buy 100%.
Yeah. How much? How much you buy my feet pics for?
How much you want to buy my wife's feet pics for, eh?
I could do that.
I'll double it. People
I
want-
absolutely would. Why would you not?
Why would you?
Because it doesn't. There's no bother to me to take a picture of my feet. How much are we talking?
Check her a tenner. She'll put some Nutella all over her feet. What part of the cottage are you most excited for?
I don't know if I have an answer. You know.
Mine is the whiskey snug. Just imagine like snow's coming down outside, the fire's on. It's gonna be glorious.
What kind of colour are you going to paint that one?
Dark and mysterious.
Because that's the only room that you're going to be allowed to choose.
Good joke. What about you, babes?
Now, I'm excited about the whole thing, but I'm also very worried because mine and Craig's interior design is quite different to one another. And I feel like we're going to butt heads with trying to come to a compromise. So I want to say the new extension, but I don't want it to be too modern.
Amy wants it to look like a bric-a-brac shop. Everywhere.
The architect came up on Monday and we kind of last minute decided on a massive feature for the extension that I am absolutely buzzing about. The gable end where we're going to have a massive window. Calvin was like, might be a bit chilly. So we've decided to put like a brick wall down the middle with an open fire in the middle.
But we're going to frame it with windows either side, so
Yeah.
we'll still have a view, but
Yeah.
we'll have a nice, gorgeous fireplace.
Oh, winter, dogs, flipping. I was going to swear then. Hot chocolate.
Drop an F-bomb, go on. Hot chocolate.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
This video is sponsored by Odoo. So apparently running a YouTube channel, starting a dog underwear empire, and figuring out VAT in 3 countries means that I need to know about accounting. I've tried spreadsheets, I've tried scribbles. Keep it together. I've tried yelling at Andre. Just guess, Andre. I might be a little bit overworked. And then I found Odoo, an all-in-one business management platform providing more than 45 apps. I use their accounting app, and I'm basically back to being a boss bitch without all the mess. I can send professional invoices in seconds, like, hi Gary, pay me now. It tracks every payment and automatically follows up with late payers. Expenses sorted. I just upload a photo or document, and the AI reads the supplier invoice data for me. I've got real-time dashboard, so I can actually see where my money's going. Spoiler alert, it's coffee and dog pants. And it connects straight to my bank. No more copy and pasting like it's 1997. And it automatically reconciles my bank statements. Odoo's accounting app has basically turned me from a chaotic mess into an organised CEO. Isn't that right, Andre?
Yes, Mum.
Odoo lets you start with 1 app for free with unlimited hosting and support. Then just build from there. Get your financial life together. Or just let Odoo do it for you with the link in our bio.
What will your house look like? Give us a vision board. So obviously I've created my own vision board.
I'll send you mine. Mine's better.
This is mine. So kind of like old cottage core.
Old mingin. Old scatty bastard.
Browns and patterns, you know. And this is Craig's vision board.
Gorgeous. Like
Boring.
modern country.
Boring.
Lush. Simplistic.
Basic bitch.
You can actually walk around and you can actually lean against the wall if you want to.
Vanilla sponge
Without
cake.
17 pans and pictures and butterflies landing on your head.
Do you know what I mean by I'm a little bit nervous about the design?
There's going to be a few fights on the green, I think. We used to do that back in the day. If we were getting really aggy with each other, we'd pull the car over if we found a patch of grass and we'd literally wrestle.
Just wrestle it out. Like, try your best not to hit him.
Yeah, I'm too fast anyway. Try and hit me. Can't.
Moving on to the next question. Is the wedding still on?
I guess when you get engaged, the premise is that you're going to have a wedding, isn't it? It was never like we're engaged, now we're going to get married, but I guess we got the house build next year, so we're thinking 2027.
Yeah. What are we thinking, Craig?
Well, Amy's thinking Scottish castle, fancy dress. For our American friends, that means costumes.
100. Just an added extra bit of fun to what will be a gorgeous day. I found a spot. Actually, my friend Marie, shout out Marie, she found us a spot because we'd just been to Italy with a bunch of friends and I told them we wanted a castle. Now, I don't want a small wedding. We've got so many friends from around the world. So Marie sent me over this castle that she found and I'm like, I kind of love it. So I think when we drive home for Christmas, we're going to stop in and just have a see what it looks like and if it could be a wedding venue. And you've got to jump on wedding venues as soon as possible. But yeah, if you're getting married this year, let me know where you're getting married or where you've got married and how it was. What would you absolutely do for your next wedding and what would you not do? What was like a mistake?
All
of it. All of it, let me know.
The wife.
So now we're going to do like a quick Mr. and Mrs. quickfire round. I'm ready.
Who farts louder?
Yeah.
Who would eat food off the floor without hesitation? Who's the bigger diva when filming? Who's the better cook? Who spends the most money? Who's the messiest? Who's more stubborn? Who's more likely to start an argument? Who's the better driver? Who's the better driver?
How many times have you crashed a car?
Never, mate.
How many times have I crashed a car?
Quite a few actually. Wrote off the Yaris, drove your van into a ditch.
The Yaris was a tactical crash. Black ice. I either go into the front of someone's house or I swerve it into a lamppost.
Who's got the worst taste in music?
Well, each to their own. You can't say that. That's not a question.
Who's got the worst taste in music? Who's more competitive?
Do you think it's me? Do you have any examples, please?
Just when we play games, groups of people.
It's me.
It's Amy.
It's me.
Who's the funniest?
Oh, it's me. Craig, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, yeah. Life is a roller coaster and it throws all kinds at you. But I am really good. I feel like after I did the Vipassana, this has become the new at band camp. I did a Vipassana 10 days. I did a Vipassana, yeah. Did you know? Yeah.
No, I didn't.
After I did that, I had so much clarity on life and I felt so much gratitude for life and what we get to do. And so I think I always put like an enormous pressure on myself to like be fixed and be okay and be like, yeah, I've figured it out and I can now help people. But like I'm still figuring stuff out every day and it's still a process. There's still like patterns to unlearn and things I'm learning about myself and the way I process things and how Amy and I interact. But overall, like, apart from being ill, I'm really good. I'm so excited for life. We've got so many exciting plans coming up. You know, huge things as well. Dogs, marriage, a house. Yeah, it's all huge and it's all very exciting. So I feel great. Thanks for asking.
Thanks for asking. All right, the next question is, are you planning anything like the bike ride next year for Big Moose? Well, if you'd just like to follow us into the van, we'll tell you. Now, we're going to tell you about Project 1 Million.
100 teams, 24 hours, £10,000 per team equals £1 million raised for mental health.
That's £1 million to save lives. All right, picture this. 100 teams of 10. cycling non-stop for 24 hours. So you take it in turns, so like 2 hours 40 each, or if you've got a stronger guy, he can do more. If you've got a stronger girl, she can do more. I'm hoping we got some strong people on my team. It's just so needed right now, you know. People suffering with their mental health is at an all-time high. So if we can just help one person, put one person through therapy to help them on their way, help them with their lives, that would be so great.
So 59 teams have committed already. There's 41 bikes left. Usually there's only 10 in a team, but we want to have a massive King in It team. So if you think you can raise £1,000, you want to come and join us in Cardiff on the 29th of November. There's a link in the description. Let us know you're keen. We'd love to see you there. It's gonna be a jam, mate. You don't want to miss this.
Please help. All right, what happened to the whiskey business, Craig? Whatever happened?
So last year my friend Mish and I launched Turasmore Whisky. For those of you who missed it, I made an entire video about the journey. One of the most fun things I've ever done.
One of the best videos we've ever made also. So we'll just link it up here for you guys to watch.
So we launched our first retreat, which sold out in 24 hours, and we launched our first whiskey, which was a 12-year-old Mortlach, finished in sherry casks, and that sold out in 3 hours.
3 hours.
So since then, we've been working on our next release.
The first one was such a good whiskey. We were like, how are we going to be able to top this? And I think this might be better than the first release.
We worked with our guy Greg, who sent us loads of delicious samples. We wanted something really unique and from a very sought after distillery, and we wanted it to be finished in rum casks.
So fun, this is so exciting for me.
After lots of sampling, we came across a Brookladdick whiskey.
So I think this one's the clear winner.
Which was fire. Matured in ex-bourbon casks and finished in Caribbean rum casks. Did I mention it's an 18-year-old whiskey? I can't actually believe that I'm saying that, but our second release is an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
Wild.
They just know the people in the industry, you know? Mitch is such a great guy, he knows everybody in whiskey.
Here's Mitch with the tasting notes.
An unpeated Islay whiskey, matured in ex-bourbon and finished for a year in Barbados rum casks. Notes of honey, butterscotch and citrus lead into tropical fruit and grilled pineapple. A bold, smooth finish with soft oak, warming spice and a touch of Caribbean sweetness.
So, if you want to get a bottle, it is available now on turasmorewhiskey.com.
They've just launched it. As you just heard, the last one sold out pretty quickly, so I would get on it if I was you.
And I don't know if you can see it, but this is... So on top of that, Mitch and I have been working on our next adventures. So next year, 2026, we've got 2 brand new adventures that are launching. So the first one is on Rassy Island, which we've never been to. It's just off the Isle of Skye. It looks gorgeous
So
there.
exciting.
We're going to be staying at the Rassy Distillery. And the second one is in Aviemore in the Cairngorms, which is one of our favourite places in Scotland.
A national park.
It's bloody gorgeous. So all the details are on our website, turasmorewhiskey.com. Go and have a look, see if you fancy it. The first one is in April in Aviemore, and the second one is in Rassy in September.
I'll see you there. It's going to be great.
See you there.
Do you want kids? Would you ever adopt or foster?
Now, this one is something we've answered in the past, and the answer was a no. But life changes, and outlooks change, and things happen, like seeing your future wife pregnant in meditations and bringing that to her, and her freaking out, and then deciding that maybe she does want children too.
There's a strange thing about me where I always feel like I won't be able to do what everybody else does. I don't know why. And that... I'm not sure I'm getting so emotional. And that... And it's the same with like getting pregnant, I think. It's the same kind of feeling. Like in my head, like I've never really thought that I would... Sorry, I've always thought that I would be a mum. But it was always by adoption. And I've always wanted to adopt a child. Like I think it's the way that we are also, you know, we want to be able to give a child a life that it may not have. Yeah, I don't know how our journey will go. I would absolutely love to foster 19,000 children. I know it's not easy. I know fostering is probably one of the hardest things you could ever do. And we don't have children at the moment, so we would have to see how our parenting styles were to see if we were even a match to foster somebody. But all of it, I would love to do it all. I really would.
I didn't think I did, but the more I thought about it and the more like I think about my family and my nieces and my nephew, and we've had such a great life. It would be so beautiful to like bring up kids and show them a good life too, you know? And I think, yeah, we definitely would foster as well and adopt if we can't have kids. We don't know yet, but like we've talked about this extensively.
Extensively over the last sort of half a year, I would say, yeah.
I just keep seeing Amy as a mum, and like she'd just be so fun. Like the kids, like when she's with my nieces and nephew, they're just like absolutely love her to pieces because she is the fun auntie. Do you know what I mean? But I think if you were a mum, it would just be the same. You'd just be so much fun and so loving. And
The same with you though, I think. You'd make such a great dad. You'd be so hands-on and so there, you know? It's a very exciting thought.
watch this space. Haven't we told our family about this?
I think so. They know now.
What is happening with your wig line?
Ball's rolling, lads. At the very moment, we're in the sample process. I've sent over a huge document on everything that I want to 2 separate suppliers. And yeah, they're going to get made essentially. Could be laughable or it could be magnificent. And if there's anything like this wig, we're on to a winner. Let me know what you want in terms of like colours and styles and cuts, lengths. Yeah, I think I've got a name that I can't share just yet.
If I know Amy, it's going to be the best wig line ever made. It's my bird.
Ruined it. Ruined it. So if you want to keep updated on everything behind the scenes regarding the wig stuff, go and follow me over on Instagram. That's where I share most of it as it's happening.
I follow you.
Thank you.
Got any feet pics?
It's gonna cost you. So the next question is advice for starting to address mental health, therapy, things to try for severe anxiety, etc.
I think it's such a broad spectrum. Do you know what I mean? There's so many different ways of doing it, but I think the main thing is like, you know, a lot of the time with anxiety, it's your body telling you something, and your body living in another place other than the present moment. And there's a book called The Body Keeps a Score, which essentially just says, yeah, like your body, your cells in your body remember trauma and they remember past events. So I think the best progression with sort of helping yourself and healing yourself is figuring out what those triggers are, avoiding like distracting yourself with dopamine and being on your phone and just doing everything you can to avoid like looking at your problems. I think, you know, in the past it was kind of difficult because Amy's always been a mirror for me. Triggers have come up and I've thought that they were an issue with our relationship maybe, but it was something that was deep inside me that I had to figure out. So I think it's just, meditation is great. You sit with yourself and things come up and you can work through them. Therapy is great. I think for severe anxiety though, I think getting out in the world, you know, start swimming and like get your body touching stuff, do you know what I mean, and smelling the air. And I've had severe anxiety in the past to the point where I ended up in hospital because I thought I was having a heart attack. So I know exactly how it feels. And I think the more you can just get up and start doing stuff, the easier it'll get. And you can just retrain your brain. The more you do it, the easier it gets. Just know you're not alone.
Yeah, I would also just add to that, like, if you are on social media, not everything is real. Like, there are a lot of people, they do just put the highlights up of their world, you know? So note that, yeah, you're not on your own. Follow people who talk openly and express their feelings about their mental health. It will help you and you will be able to connect with them. And don't run away from it, I think, it is a really big one.
Do you know what? This is quite vulnerable, but coming back to the house a few weeks ago, I was like, we were talking about the bus. Should I tell this story?
Gosh, you should tell the story. I don't know which one it is, but yeah.
We were talking about the bus and all the things that had to be done on it, and I've got such a love-hate relationship with that bus because the mice and the rust and everything just keeps breaking on there. And so it was like we were going back and forth and I was getting more and more agitated about it. And then we ended up having a bit of an argument. And then I was sat down on my own in the bus, ironically, and I was just doom scrolling. But I came across this video. Luckily, my feed is like not that toxic, but this video came up and it just said, when you are about to have a breakthrough, improve yourself through self-reflection or meditation or whatever it is, there'll be like one last pull from your body as like a trying to get a hit of cortisol, and it'll try and drag you back into all of your old patterns, and it'll try and make you feel angry and all those things, because that's like the familiar baseline. And I realized in that moment that's exactly what was happening. And I was just like, how am I letting a few issues with the bus consume me to the point where Amy and I were arguing? So then I was just like, shared all that with Amy and just cried. And then that was the realization, like, I'm doing so well and I'm putting in so much work for myself. And sometimes, yeah, things come up and they trigger you, and you just have to understand that, yeah, emotions are temporary. There's the beautiful Sanskrit word called anicca, which means like impermanent. So yeah, if you're feeling rubbish, you felt good before and you know that it'll pass. So just think of that, anicca. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
It's beautiful. When are you coming to the US of A?
I mean, we've got a house to build first, but maybe it's like when the house is done.
I don't know what he's talking about. We want to go. We want to get an RV. We want to have the dogs there straight after the house build, straight to America.
We could be there, 2 kids, 2 dogs, and an RV.
Yeah. That sounds like good fun to me.
Sounds like chaos, but I'm in. That is it for the Q&A, lads. Thanks for sticking around. We're going to do a full update next week to let you know what we're doing, what the plans are, show you around the house. The weather's meant to be lush as well, so it'd be glorious to show you what's going on.
Yeah. We hope you have a lush week. And I hope you plan something really wicked for the weekend. Get yourselves out there, dip your bums in some lakes, have a little cold water dip, feel alive, run in the field. Nah.
Run in the field.
Run in the field, babes. See you next week.
See you next week.
See ya.
Bye, Felicia.